Good afternoon. Welcome. I'm Jim Jackman. I'm the publisher, Travelhost of Pikes Peak region, and today we're here at the Manitou Cliff Dwellings in Manitou Springs. And I wanted to introduce you to Michelle Hefner. She is the general manager of Manitou Cliff Dwellings, and she's going to give us a mini guided tour today.
All right, welcome to the Cliff Dwellings today. We've got a beautiful Colorado blue sky day. When you come to the Cliff Dwellings, you're basically going to see a little bit about the ancestral Puebloan culture. And that culture is all about the cliff dwellings that we have here that you can actually explore. These are ruins that date back to 700 years. These ruins were actually relocated here back in 1904. And in doing so, they were able to keep the structures safe for people to explore through, as they used cement mortar as opposed to the original mud mortar. So our experience for our customers is that you get to explore through each ruin, understand what the rooms were used for, why they were built that way, and have a different experience than if you went to other ruins in the area. Also, we have special events often on Saturdays, and that includes wolves that you can pet and meet. They're actually wolf dogs, and when we do have them here, we usually have them in this area behind me, and that is all about the mesa top structure that we use. And this is also an area where you can do some hands-on grinding of corn. So if we would want to move along this way and take a look at that, and I can give you a quick demonstration of using a mano and a metate stone. So basically, the ancestral Puebloans were, they would grow corn. That was their main crop. And in regards to using it, they would use a mano stone, which is what I have in my hand, and a metate, and they would grind that to a fine powder, and that was a big source of their food. So as we continue on, there's a lot to experience here. It's all about how you want to experience it. There's always more information than you probably realize you would see if you consider it a museum, but it is a hands-on area. So we'll go down to the gift shop and the museum down below in our Pueblo building. While you're here, you can always see a very beautiful view of Manitou Springs as well. During the school year, we do actually have school group tours that come through here on a daily basis. So this time of the year, we're all about the summer traffic, so it's a whole different ball game, but we see people from all over the world. Our Pueblo building was something that was also built back in 1904, and we just recently had a lot of it renovated on the outside. And so we've got a nice fresh painted coat on our Pueblo. Within the Pueblo itself, we have museums and gift shops kind of interwoven together. This is one little demonstration of what a Pueblo museum or a Taos home would have looked like, and some historical photos of the museum as well. As we move into the gift shop, you'll notice we have a lot of different things to offer. Primarily, we try to concentrate our attention on Colorado-made, native-made, and U.S.-made products. In this particular room, we have pottery that's native-made, as well as kachina dolls, dream catchers, and that sort of thing. Also have lots of artifacts that you can shop from that are native-made.
Hey, Bob.
And during busy times in the season, it can be a little hard to manage getting through here. Some of the treasures that we have to sell are also native-made jewelry.
Right on the perf, so.
Lots of different Colorado products.
going to be 434, please. Okay, here's my card. Okay, and I'll just need to see an ID. Okay. Right.
And if you're able to hear it while you're outside, we had flute music playing. So we also sell native flutes. They're made a very particular way, and they're all made out of one piece of wood. And so that's one of our highlights as well, is that we can share the flute music that we have, that we play outside, as well as more artifacts. What we'll do now is we'll work our way down to one of our really special museums, and it's actually built inside the rock. We call it the Cave Museum, but it's not necessarily an original cave, but they blasted it out in order to make it what it is. So we definitely have a very unique building here, as you can see as you walk through. Lots of educational books that we sell to share a little bit about the area and different Colorado themes. And in summer season, we also sell fudge. So that's probably something you see at a lot of attractions around here this time of the year. As we go down in here, we go into a very unique area. We call this the Cave Museum. And it shares a lot of different things about the Anasazi culture of the ancient Puebloans. We have an example of skulls in here. And though they're not the real skulls or skull replicas, it shows a little bit about what kind of things they had to deal with as they were living their lives. The corn that they would grind up would get some of the rock inside, and that would cause their teeth to decay. And then an interesting fact about some of the skulls is that they would pierce your skull in order to relieve the pressure from a headache. And they believed that a headache was a bad spirit, so it would relieve that bad spirit. So it's kind of interesting just to take a look at some of the different replicas we have in here as well. And aside from that, we have lots of different examples of pottery and different ways that they would make the pottery, and the different colors would also help to understand some of the soils that were used when they made the pottery from the clay in the grounds of their areas that they were from. We have several museums here. We have 2 others that we would be able to show you or share with you while you were here on your visit. But generally speaking, we hope to see everybody here at some point in time. So enjoy your summer. Thank you.
Thanks, Michelle. We appreciate it. This is Jim Jackman with Travelhost, Pikes Peak region, and we just appreciate you guys taking a little mini tour with us. Please come out and see it. Take care.